What's up, Blackish fam? It's your boy B. I hope all is well in your corner of the world. We're continuing to go through the catalog of Toby Wigway, and we're up on a track called Pistol. This is featuring Bum B and was it C High? I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly, but I'm a fan of Toby's work. He hasn't disappointed yet, so let's check it out. Of course, he's got the lyrics here for us. Let's get into it.
Pistol, grip, gun, in it, gone, fully loaded. He might dog, he might stop him, fully slam, candy, coated, be at war, but got peace, only no.
Got peace, but the play on words, right? He's got his piece, his strap. But you think of peace with war, like love and peace, right?
It's the streets, when you're raised in the jungle, and you move like a beast.
That's good. He said, when you're raised in the jungle, then you move like a beast, right? You're raised like an animal. How do you expect me to act? And then there's also the play on words. A lot of people, if you talk about the inner city streets, is he hazy or am I, right? But when you talk about the urban inner city, you normally call it the concrete jungle. At least they did back in the day. Toby's about to come on this. Ooh, I can't even imagine his lyrics on this beat. Be sick with it.
You know the gun go click.
Ooh, didn't expect that.
Sit down, child, and let me teach you a lesson. He who oversees the blessings specialize in repossessions. Be cautious when you use discretion, cause you never know. If your position ain't near the sun, then you'll never grow. It's hard to get things through your head if it's never calm.
Wow, I gotta break that down. Listen to what he said. He said, and my memory is not the best, but he said, if your position isn't near the sun, then you'll never grow, right? So be wary, right? Be aware of the position you take, because, again, the play on photosynthesis, right? The process on which plants make food. But he's talking about, depending on where you stand, you'll never grow. If you put the wrong plant in the shade, it'll just die, right? And then he kind of came back with another play like that, but he said it's hard to get things through your hair if it's never combed. Right? I have a girl daughter, right? My 5-year-old, she's got minority hair, right? I got to brush out those tangles and get detangler and whatnot. If I leave her hair for a few days and I don't take care of it, it's going to be hard. It's going to hurt. It's going to be hard for both of us. So I love what he's saying here. Let's run it back just to the beginning of his verse here.
It's hard to get things through your head if it's never calm. My papa used to tell me often I should never loan a penny to a thief or a dime to a liar. Be careful when you speak, keep in mind.
Never lend a penny to a thief or a dime to a liar. Man, I love when he drops those little bars because we have those in every family, right? One of the best ones for my family, I always say, don't raise your voice, improve your argument, right? I don't want to ever hear you screaming, going down to someone's level, arguing when when they don't even have the same facts, right? We're not even on the same apples to apples. Like, no, improve your argument. Let's have intelligent conversation, right? But hearing those from, don't give a penny. I should never loan a penny to a thief, right? Maybe because he's going to go take it from somewhere else, or a dime to a liar. Maybe because the harm. It sounds like both of those scenarios, and I'm just guessing. Let me know if you've heard these or there's another meaning. But it sounds like you're putting bad into the world. What is the thief going to do with the penny he owes you, right? He's going to go get it from someone else. What's the liar going to do to get the dime back that he owes you? That's what I think of. And he says, be careful when you speak, right? It's just sick. I love that he drops knowledge, even though he's not just riding the beat just yet. And he was singing, there's still knowledge that he's putting out into the world. I love that.
Paul used to tell me often I should never loan a penny to a thief or a dime to a liar. Be careful when you speak, keep in mind that the fire usually comes out the mouth of a dragon. So when you feel yourself spazzing, just keep in mind that you are the sole supplier of the heat that those around you feel. Tell them folk that hold you down that you won't drown with guilt and frown.
He's just killing that. I got to run it back because it sounded like he was just about to bring it full circle, bro. But listen to what he said, right? He's basically telling you, be careful about the image that you put out in the world of yourself, and be careful on who you give your energy to. All right? He said, be careful when you speak. Keep in mind that the fire usually comes out of the mouth of a dragon, right? Who are you when you speak this way? He said, when you feel yourself spazzing, right? Keep in mind that you are the sole supplier. Of course, that's the play on soul as in the only one, almost like a sole proprietor, but sole supplier, but also your soul, right? He said, your sole supplier of the heat that those around you feel. You can handle that, you can interpret that a few different ways. But I love what he was closing with. He said, tell those folks that held you down that you don't drown with gills. It's like, baby, I adapt, boo-boo. Who'd you think you were trying to kill? You slice off one head, I come back with two. What you thought? Come on now.
How'd you feel? Tell them folk that hold you down that you won't drown with gills. If frowns could kill, we all be dead. How they look at us.
Ooh.
But we forever battle while they just come at us with the
Pistol grip.
Yo, I love that. He said, if frowns could kill, we'd all be dead, right? How many of us have ever made moves in the world or tried to make moves, and you just turn around and you just catch someone with the shit face, right? There reminds me of Cat Williams, and he's like, "Ooh, I see you looking with your hating ass, right? Like, what you looking at?" Now you wonder what I do for a living. You wonder why I can drive the type of car that I have, or I have a home, the type of home that I have, or you think I spend too much, or what stereotypical thoughts are going through your mind? But people just look at you and they're always like sick to their stomach. Like we're doing something wrong. Come on.
He might dog, he might slip you, foot slam, candy, coated, he ain't war, but got peace, holy, love, he's the streets, bring your brains, in the jungle, in your move like a beast.
A hot box going 5 knots down a hot block. About to do a car wash on the drop top. Gonna 60 seconds to think of the pop lock. On the stopwatch. First you do the drive-by, then do the chop shot. Got stashed just the kid who was a hot shot. When the cops cop, it go.
I don't even know who this. I don't know who this cat is. I'm guessing this is it C-High? I hope he says his name. But yo, he just came through. He said, "Yo, a hot box going 5 knots, right? Knots, you normally think of the speed, but knots, you're normally talking about an aircraft, not just a car. But if you know what knots are, you might compare it to like miles per hour, right? What did he say? He said, "A hot box going 5 knots down an op block, about to do a car wash on a drop top," right? And I thought what he said like Gone in 60 Seconds, right? You know the movie reference. He said, till they pull a potluck on the stopwatch. Let's bring that back.
I got peace, holy, love, he's the streets, bring your brains, in the jungle, in your move like a beast.
A hot box going 5 knots down a hot block.
They pull a potluck on the stopwatch. Pull a potluck like everybody brings something, so everybody froze. Is that what he's saying? Like everybody froze, everybody. If they all pull a potluck, what are they doing? They're all bringing something different, but they all are bringing something, right? But on the stopwatch, I'm thinking everybody had a freeze, but let's listen back.
About to do a car wash on the drop top. Gonna 60 seconds to think of the pop lock. On the stopwatch. First you do the drive-by, then do the chop shot. Got stashed just the kid who was a hot shot. And when the cops cop, it go. A robbery got botched, then he got. They do that on this whole street like it's hopscotch. Like a kitty, it's just some things we cannot swap.
For those that don't know, I think everybody robbery got botched, right? He got, right? When you got taken advantage of, right? It happened to you. It came back to you. But they said, yo, they drew down on this whole street like a hopscotch, right? When you hopscotch, you take chalk and you draw the little boxes, 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot. You're hopping, right? As a kid, if anybody remembers what playing outside means, right? In this day and age.
Like a kitty, it's just some things we cannot swap. I got the same information that the cops got. Heard when he got shot, let the Glock drop. And it was fully loaded. How you know it? Cause my little brody asked me could he hold it. Told him if he told it, I didn't know it, so he better told it. Cause I had to report it, story said this never happened.
Pistol grip, calm, fully.
Man, I love the imagery as well. I don't know if that's his mom on there. I've seen her only in videos and it looks similar. But I know he does his own clothing, right? He has a degree in like fashion and merchandising. yo, it's just sick. I don't know anything about these cats. I don't really know Bun B and this other cat, their music too well, but yo, I like it's not my favorite Toby Wigway song, right? I like something with more depth. The visuals, like when I see Nell, when I see Fat. So this is okay for me, but it's honestly not my best. I wouldn't have it on rotation on one of my playlists.
Joey, he might dog, he might slip you, foot it, slam, candy, coated, he at war, but got peace, holy love is the streets, when you breathe in the jungle, and you move like a beast.
Yeah, it was cool. It was definitely cool if it comes on again and I'm just in the crib cooking or something, I'll probably let it ride, but yeah, not my favorite. I expect a little bit more from Toby. I love the wordplay, the intellectual wordplay, and the lyric breakdown. So I expect so much from him. I think the bar is so high. But yeah, it was nice, but not my fave. On to the next. If you're a fan, not just of Toby, but of good music and honest breakdowns, we get surgical with it, right? Intentionally, right? These are 5-minute videos. They could sometimes be 15 or 20 minutes to unpack and really discuss the context of the lyrics and what's going on in the world around them. And I love that. If you're a fan, don't forget to not just like the videos, but subscribe to the channel as well. Help us grow, get the word out there.